hotel doesn't.
Yes. Yes, answer. So why shouldn't say we shouldn't say we rented a room in a good hotel? Why not? Okay, so why not? Why not rented a room? Why we shouldn't say we rented a room, and it's better to say we booked a room? Simply because usually speaking, we say we rent for a long time. We rent our apartment. We rent, you see, so rent is like, it refers to a place that you occupy for a long time. Hire for a short time. And both of them, we shouldn't say even to hire a room or to rent a room in a hotel, because usually speaking, people stay in a hotel for it's a matter of days. So it's better to say we booked a room in a good hotel. In the first day, we went to the sea. What is the mistake here? In the first day, we went to the sea. Ammar.
Yes, I have something. Maybe after in the first day, comma. Maybe.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, it's good. This comma is optional, but okay, we can just insert it. What else? It's better to, yes, sure.
It's not in for days, it's on.
Yeah, usually speaking, it's better to say on the first day. It's better than in the first day. Remember, we use only 4 days. So on the first day, comma, we went to the sea. The weather was really good, and I swam in the sea. So what about this sentence? What should we do in order to make it better? The weather was really good, and I swam in the sea a lot. So what should we do? Return? While booking refers to a night or to, yeah, very good, Jana. Renting as a verb refers to excellent, honey, excellent, Jana. I just saw it. Very good, Jana. Just speak, honey. If you like to speak, you can speak. Jana, mashallah, is really good. She almost answers all questions, mashallah. So the weather was really good, and I swam in the sea. What is the wrong here? Where's the mistake here? Or where are the mistakes here? Anyone? Think.
In which sentence?
Yes, this one. The weather was really good, and I swam in the sea.
Before and the comma.
Excellent. There is the first mistake. Like the weather was really good, and remember, fanboys, if we use and, or, nor, but, yet, and so to join two complete thoughts, in that case we have to insert a comma before them. Very good, Rital. What else? What else? In the sea? In the sea? I swam at the sea? No. No. When?
I think
no.
It's the tense.
No, swam is okay. It's in the past. The weather was really good, and I swam. But the problem is, like, you said here, we went to the sea. And on the first day, we went to the sea. The weather was really good, and I swam in the sea. We don't have to say in the sea again. You can say, and I swam a lot. You don't have to say in the sea again. You see? Why? Because like it's already repeated so many times in this paragraph. So you can say the weather was really good, comma, and I swam a lot. You can say I swam a lot. Despite the fact it is not wrong, but in order not to keep repeating the sea, in the sea, and so on. I also played in the beach. What is the mistake here? I also played in the beach. What is the mistake?
Teacher?
Yes?
I think it's on, not in.
Excellent. Yes. It's very good. Yes. It's on the beach, not in the beach. Like, how could you play in the beach? It's on the beach. So, like here you can say we played a lot on the beach, not in the beach. So you love in a lot. Like the one who wrote this paragraph loves in a lot. So it's on. On the first day on the beach. The second day was very nice. This sentence, okay. We rented a small boat, in the sea. Again, in the sea. So for sure, like, if you rent a boat, it's taken for granted it's in the sea. You can never rent a boat at home. You see this one? So in the sea is not like, it's over repeated here. Like in the sea and in the sea, just repeat it. We rented, and who are we? Are you and your family? Yes, right. We also flied with a parachute above the sea. So where are the mistakes here?
Miss, I have a comment on the previous sentence.
Yes, say it, honey.
I think second is misspelled.
Second, second. Yes, but this one is ed or d? If this one is D, second second. Yes, very good. But I thought this is D. All of it is D. Yes, very good. What else? But it's a very good comment. So what else here? Now let's move on to this sentence. We also flied with a parachute above the sea. No, above the sea is okay. Above the sea. This time is okay because it is not in the sea, it's above the sea. I don't know how to fly, to parachute over the sea above, like I think it's dangerous, but it's okay. So what are the mistakes here? We also flied. What's flied?
Yes. It's not flight. The past
Should
of
be?
flight, flew.
Yeah, fly, flew, flown, right? So you can say fly, flew. We also flew by parachute. Like usually speaking, we use by when we speak about like by ship, by car, by train, by bike, by bus, by plane. You see, or you can say flew with parachute above the sea. Okay, parachute here is spelling mistake still. We have here a spelling mistake. It was really a nice summer days, like really a nice summer. You can see a really nice summer days, or really, it's okay, both of them are okay, no problem. So it was really a nice summer day or days. And in case this one days, so it means a should be deleted. You see this one, we don't have to have a here. Like why? Because like you can never speak about more, you speak about more than one. So if you speak about more than one, in that case it's better to delete a. You shouldn't delete a. So it was really nice. You can see the last summer holiday. It was really a nice, if you like to just say it, you can say it was really a nice summer holiday in Marsa Matruh. So Marsa Matruh should be capitalized. This one should be capital, and also Matruh should be capital because it refers to a place, a specific place. So in that case, it should be capitalized. Okay, so now let's continue, move on. But in all, like, believe me, it's refreshing. I mean, this experience is refreshing, and I hope from the heart of my heart that you can go there again. And I hope you to feel happy. But you have to minimize, cut down on the use of in the sea, in the sea, in the sea. We had the feeling that you adore the sea. So now let's continue. Now we're going to have another one. Yes, here we have, this one was like last time, but I didn't see it until we finished. Once we finished last time, I saw them. So Dr. Ahmed Zuwail is a person that I admire. So where are the mistakes here?
I think his name is misspelled.
Okay, honey. Yes, very good. Very good. Yeah, Jana, we can just call Jana the one who, yeah, very good. Zuwail is Zewail. Because of this essay, because of this paragraph, I had to, I Googled Dr. Ahmed Zuwail, and I spent a lot of time reading about him, about his personal life, about his like achievements, about his like life in general, and so on. I mean, like it was inspiring. So Dr. Ahmed Zuwail is a person that I admire. I can say is here, despite the fact that he died I think 2016. You can say is because it refers to a fact, like you till now you still love this person. And you can say a person that I admire, like a person whom I admire or that I admire. So you can say whom, it's better than that here, but it is not wrong still. So Dr. Ahmed Zuwail is a person that I admire or whom I admire. Dr. Ahmed Zuwail was born in the 26th of February 1946. So is it in or on? Is it in or should be on? In 26 or in the 26th of February, or
No, Miss in.
In why in, honey? Why in?
I think it's on.
So why on?
So it's on because on is used for days.
Excellent. And like if it's in, you should remove 26. You should say only he was born in February 1946. If you like to use in, as long as you added the day, the 26th, in that case you have to add on. Even that even if you said he was born on February the 26th, like even if you started with the month and you added the day after the month, even in that case you have to say on. Remember, we use on before days. He is an Egyptian American chemist. He is or he was? He is or he was?
No, miss, because it's facts.
Yeah, but still he died, right? He died. So I say, for example, like, let's say, could I say, should I say, for example, like, I will give you an example. Let's say, anyone, like, as long as he's not alive anymore, it's better to use was. As long as, like, he was, if he says that he is an Egyptian American chemist, everyone would know that he's still alive. But as long as he died, you can say he was an Egyptian American chemist, known as the father of femtochemistry. He was awarded Yeah, I know it's a fact, but still, like, you know, it's better to say he was. He was awarded Nobel Prize. Nobel Prize should be capitalized. Nobel and Prize should be capitalized in 1994 in chemistry. Chemistry, here we have a spelling mistake for his work in femtochemistry. So as I told you, like Nobel Prize should be capitalized. And also in that context, chemistry is always small. I mean, like it's not capitalized, but in this context, like, you know, Nobel Prize in literature, Nobel Prize in chemistry, a lot of websites make them capitalized. Nobel Prize and chemistry for his work in femtochemistry, and became the first Egyptian to win a Nobel Prize in scientific field. Excellent. You know what? He's not only the first, not only was he the first Egyptian, he was the first Arab, you know, to win such a prize. The first Arab, all, like, you know, no Arabian person was able to, you know, to be awarded this prize before him. So in scientific fields, he was the Linus Pauling Chair Prof. This is his position. You know, let's go on here. I read that he worked in one place, mashallah, he worked as a professor in an institute for 40 decades, for 40 years. Imagine, mashallah, for 4 decades he was working as a prof. You see, in an institute in America. So here we have this one. Let's move on. Like, you know, he was yeah, the chair prof of chemistry, physics, and the director of the Physical Biology Center for Ultra Fast Science and Technology at the California. Yeah, very good. This one is okay because it refers to his position, so it's okay. There are no mistakes here. So this one of technology, I admire him because, like, now I'd like you to jump in. Do you find any mistakes here? I admire him because he is a hard worker and he loves his country and loves his country. Do you see any mistakes here? Anyone? Do you see any mistakes?
No.
Are you sure? What about because? B-E-C-A-U-S-E. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Yeah, it's written correctly. But just in one, I saw it like as O. And I admire him because he is a hard worker, or he was a hard worker. And he loves his country, or he loved his country. Which one you think makes sense? If you say
These are facts. These are facts.
yeah, past fact or present fact? Are these present facts or past facts? Those
Teacher?
refer, yes.
It needs to be he was a hard worker and he loved his country because he is not alive anymore.
Yes, he's not alive. Yeah, I know, honey. You know, Yasser? You know, Ammar? Sorry, you know, Ammar? I know that it's a fact. But also use the past symbol to refer to facts in the past. You see? For example, if you said, I liked Pepsi in the past, it means that it was a fact in the past. It was a routine in the past. So if you said that it's a fact, so everything that happened in the past should be used in the present then. And it doesn't make sense, honey. You see? So as long as he died, in that case, it's better to say that I loved him so much, or I admire him so much because he was hardworking and he loved his country. Yes, it's a fact in the past, not anymore. Like now he's not hardworking because he's dead. May he rest in peace. May Allah have mercy on him and all other, like, you know, and all other people as well. But just, you know, the point is here, you shouldn't say is, because when you say that it's a fact, you know, yeah, but sometimes there are past facts and there are present facts. When you speak about past fact, it's better to use the past symbol. When you speak about the present fact, it's better to use the present symbol. You see? So because he was a hard worker and he loved his country, you know, okay. He loves science. Again, he loved science and teamwork as me. Okay, very good. But again, you should say he loved, not he loves. He loved, because if anyone who didn't know or he doesn't know Ahmed Zuwail, he would or she would she would think that he's still alive. If you say he loves the science as me, and so
He died at 2016.
yeah,
Allah yarhamu.
yes, yeah, I know. So the point is just that he loved the science and teamwork as me. At the end, it's better here. This is your last end, right? This is your last sentence. If you remember, everyone, what's the difference between at the end and in the end? If you say in the end, it means finally, and it's better to say in the end, not at the end. Because at the end, it refers to the end of a specific sentence or the end of a specific phase. But this one, you would like to summarize all your essay. So you can say in the end, like finally, and here you should insert a comma. I'd like to say that Dr. Ahmed Zuwail is a nice person and a scientist. Is or was?
Was and full stop at the end.
Excellent. Yes. Was a nice person and a scientist. You can say was nice as a person and a scientist if you like. He was nice on the personal or academic level. You can say on personally or personally and academically. But just your sentence really good. Your essay is really, really good. And I see that you exerted effort. Like the main mistakes here is what? Number one, remember, when you speak about past fact, you should use a past simple, not the present simple. Yes, it's a past. And also this one, it's better to say in the end. In the end. You see, it's better than at the end. Why? Because at the end is too specific and it refers to the end of a specific stage. But here you would like to summarize all your essay. So it's better to say that in the end, like finally, to sum up, like in brief, in conclude, in short, I'd like to say that Dr. Ahmed Zuwail was a nice person, like, was nice academically, personally, or academically, and academically, or like, on the personal as well as academic level. But just, very good. Very good. So,
Miss, what's the meaning of essay? Or what?
essay? What do you mean by essay? AC, A and C?
No, you said at the end
I'd
or
like
in
to
the
say,
end.
you mean that in the end, not it's better than at the end, because in the end it means finally. In the end.
No, you said essay or something like that.
I forgot. Wallah, I always forgot what I said. So if I say it again, just stop me immediately. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, I always have this question and I always forget what I said. Sorry. So I have this one. The
Teacher,
person, yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I
Mhm.
don't have your group's link, so I wanted it just to submit my work to you.
Okay, you mean like a group link? You mean like via WhatsApp, you mean?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, okay. So just I will send it. I don't know how to send it because I'm not the admin of the group, but I will try to send it, okay?
Okay. No.
Okay, yes. So here we have this one. Let's continue this one. The person who I admire. I know that nowadays, like everyone keep using
Teacher,
who. Yes.
I wrote my paragraph, but I'm not in the group to send it.
So how could I help you? I mean, like okay. So you would like me to send the group link so that like people in the group can send it to you. Do you know anyone in the group?
Yes,
So if I send the link to the group, would he or she like send it to you?
my brother.
Okay, so I will send, inshallah, I will try to let the admin send the link to the group, inshallah. Okay, so that like, your brother can just share it. Okay, so the person whom I admire. So it's better to say the person should be capitalized, whom, not who, and admire should be capitalized. You see this one? The person should be capitalized and it's better to say whom. What's the difference between who and whom? Whom is followed by a sentence, a complete sentence. Who, usually speaking, is followed by a verb. And I know right now that in a lot of books you keep using who instead of whom. But in standard English, you should say whom, not who. It is not that mistake. It means it is not that such mistake, but still just remember that whom is always followed by a sentence and who should be followed by a verb. The person whom I admire is Dr. Ahmed Zuwail. It's better to make doctors like, small, like D capital and then R and then full stop. Like this one, like Yasser here, like this one. Like here, this one. This is really good. You see? Because they can say doctor here, he wasn't a physician. He was like, he had PhD in chemistry, I think, in science. So he's not a physician. So it's better don't write him like, that way, like doctor, like all of it. Like, what is it? Yes. Ahmed Zuwail, he has, like here we have one of the most common mistakes. Like I just like to swear, I saw this mistake almost every time. He has a black short hair. Where's the mistake here? Where are the mistakes here?
I think it is has because he is
He died, so we should say he had, right? What else?
yeah.
Very good. What else should be eliminated? Yes.
The
Jalal.
A, I think, should be
Excellent.
eliminated.
Yes, A, excellent. A should be eliminated because like when you say he has a black short hair, it means he has only one black hair. Imagine a lot of, especially girls, they like, oh, my friend is so pretty. She has a long black hair. So I imagine someone, and she has a black eye. So when she says that my friend is fascinating and she's extremely pretty, and when I read like her description, I describe her like, I visualize a girl having one long black hair and one eye. like, you know, in the middle of his face, of her face. So you shouldn't say she has a black, he has a black short hair. Why? Number one, because has, like, it refers to present fact. So you say he had, and A should be eliminated. So he had black hair. You see? And he was tall and medium built. Okay, this is good. He was tall and medium built. Very good. And but this one should be put before this one. You know what I mean? Like, because this one is more general than so I can say he was tall and medium built. Okay, and he had black hair. So it like start with bigger then smaller. He was good looking. Yes, he was good looking. He has black eyes. Why has? You see, the point is here you had a problem, honey, with organizing your ideas. It starts from big to small. So you can say this one at the beginning. The person whom I admire the most is Dr. Ahmed Zuwail. And then you can say he was good looking with black hair. You know, full stop. He was tall and medium built. And just even you can say here, you can say he was good looking at the beginning, and you can say with black hair and black eyes. Okay, you can just use it at the beginning like this one. He was tall and medium built. If you like to use it in different ways, but the point is, like here you write like he has black hair, and then he was tall, and then he was good looking, too general, and then he has black eyes, details. So you see my point? So you can just collect the details together and put them at the end. So you can say he was good looking, and then full stop, he was tall and medium built, and then he had black eyes as well as hair. He was born in 1946. It's true. He won a Nobel Prize in 1999. And a second, like here, I have just moved this one. In 1999, he's known as the father of femtochemistry. Very good. Your handwriting, mashallah, is very clear. And you write chemistry correctly. Very good. It's not misspelled. He was a hard worker. He was a hard worker, because hard worker here is used as a noun. If you like to use it as an adjective, you can say he was hard working. He was hard working, and in his work is totally unnecessary. If you said he has hard working, sure, he has hard working in his work. You do not say that in his work. So if you said that he has hard working, in what way? So in his work should be eliminated. It should be deleted. You can say he was a hard worker, you know, or he was hard working. He was respectable and tactful in his dialogues. You mean dialogues? It means that he was gentle, like he was a gentleman. He liked science and working in a teamwork, and working in a team. You shouldn't say working in a teamwork. Why do you love the word work? Like here, team worker, like, you know, working and teamwork. Believe me, wallahi, most examiners, they count these repeated words, and you lose a lot of marks because of the repetitive words. So it's better, as long as it is not needed, remove any word which is not necessary. So you can say he was hardworking, and then he was respectful, he was tactful. You don't have to even in his dialogue, just tactful. It's enough, because not only in his dialogue, even in his behavior. So in order not to be specific, you can say he was respectable and tactful. That's it. He liked science and working in a teamwork. He liked science and teamwork. You don't have to say working. See, working here should be eliminated, and work here also should be eliminated. And believe me, it would not affect the meaning. He liked science and teamwork. I admire him because he worked in a teamwork, and he loved his country. So here we have he worked in the past. You have to add ed, and he loved in the past. You should add d. So I loved him because he worked in a teamwork. You don't have to say in a teamwork. You can say he was a team worker. You see, I admire him because he was a team worker, and he loved his country. Because, like, if you say he worked in a team, because he worked in a team, okay, and he loved his country, it would be more paralyzed. Or you can say I admire him because he was a team worker and he was loyal to his country, like a team worker, and he was loyal to his country. But your sentence is still right, but you just add, make sure that your sentence is correct. You have to add ed here and d here, and you shouldn't start a sentence with and. Again, it is not wrong, but it's weak. I like science like him. Like, isn't that too many? Like too many like and also لا كده كتير يعني and also مع بعض كتير. نشيل also دي ملهاش لازمة، أو نشيل and، حتى نشيل and دي ممكن نقولها moreover, in addition, I like science as him. And also remove and. You can write also he's my role model. Role here is Mrs. Build. He's a good person and I like him. He was a good person and I like him. You said that you like him so much, so this one should be deleted. You see, do not, you know, I'd like you to know something. MashaAllah, your handwriting is amazing and your ideas are very, very good. But like the fundamental flaw with your writing is that you keep repeating like many words over and over again and many ideas over and over again. So all this page, you know, could be rewritten within only 3 sentences, believe it or not. So you can say he was a team worker, hardworking, loyal to his country. I love him because he loved science, and I love science as well. And you're saying that he's role model and you like him. This is like, you know, it's much repeated. It's a lot of like, it's very repeated. He's a good person also is repeated. You said above, you said that he was respectable and he was tactful. So saying that he's a good person, like somehow is the repeated. Yeah, I know this is the concluding sentence. You can say that's why for all these reasons I admire Dr. Ahmed Zuwail. That's it. You can say for all the reasons I previously mentioned, I admire Dr. Ahmed Zuwail.
It was for
Yes.
before me. The paragraph that was before me, not this.
Okay. Yes. Your paragraph was before this one. Okay. But just, you know, here I comment in this paragraph. So what should I'd like you to know? I'd like you to care about the quality of your work, not the quantity or the number of your words. If you put in your mind the quality of your writing, it will be much better. Forget about the number of words. You know, how will you write is much more important than how many words you wrote. You see my point?
Miss.
Yes. Yes. Just add what you said. Okay. So my point here, don't start your sentence with and. You can remove and here and just write also. المشكلة ما شاء الله خطك جميل ما شاء الله، فأي أخطاء بتبقى واضحة وضوح الشمس. لو خطك وحش مش هتبقى واضحة يعني. And he loved هنقولنا دي تبقى الماضي. خلي هنا الأخطاء اللي في الفقرة دي أول حاجة repetition on the level of words and level of ideas. تكرار على مستوى الكلمات وتكرار على مستوى الايدياز، ده مش حلو. النقطة الثانية خلي بالك من التنس in the past if you speak about the past. يعني مثلا برضه شوفينا like ولايك. and I like him because I like science like him. وهنا I like him. فاللي هيبص هيلاقي likes كتير ما شاء الله وand كتير وwork كتير. So it's better to cut down on these repetitive words. Okay. نيجي هنا برضه خط ما شاء الله رائع. It seems professional. Just a day. Like the one who did this one, I think mostly speaking, she's a girl. She's not a boy. She's a girl. And she writes as if she's speaking, not writing. Just a day, like this one about if I were invisible for one day. You can see just a day, like just one day. That's not enough. I suppose I should plan my day then. First, I love this beginning. Like it seems that you're really good at English. The one who wrote this one, she's really good at English. And I don't think she's a boy. I think she's a boy. She's a girl. First, I would help the poor people to give them money and donate secretly. Like here we have to stop. Like you can't donate secretly without being invisible. You know my point? I mean, like if you like to donate, you can donate without mentioning your name. It's up to you. You don't have to be invisible to donate secretly. So if you were invisible, like you can use it in different ways. One of which, like, you know, it's not one of which to donate to people. Like if you like to donate, you can donate secretly without being invisible. And I know the point of, also it's the same point of Ahmed, like, you know, in order not to make them feel embarrassed by receiving someone's help. But in all cases, the point here, if you like your identity to be secret, you can. So second, I would travel to Egypt to visit my family. Then, like here, then هنا then لازم جملة جديدة. then return to you like before returning. هنا كلمة then من الروابط اللي بحط قبلها فول ستوب وبعديها كم وبتكون كابيتال. فالأفضل هنا إن أحذف then وقالها before returning to the KSA لأننا اتفقنا لو الدولة أكتر من كلمتين أو فيها kingdom أو فيها emirate أو فيها republic أو فيها state أو فيها sultanate الحد لازم نحط قبلها that. So I can say I would travel to Egypt to visit my family before returning to the KSA through the airport. And why airport is capitalized? That is not allowed to travel nowadays due to COVID-19. You can say because it is not allowed to travel nowadays due to COVID. So because nowadays it's better to, you know, whenever you have adverb of time, like, you know, yesterday or tomorrow or next week or last week and so on, whenever you have adverb of time, it's better to put it at the beginning or at the end. It's much better to put it at the beginning or at the end. So you can say, for example, like nowadays it's not allowed to travel because of or due to COVID-19, or it is not allowed to travel you know, due to COVID-19 nowadays. So it's better. And I'm telling you that with this one also makes sense when you speak. It is not wrong. So first reason, like here in paragraphs, you shouldn't use abbreviations. So you can say the first reason is there would be actually no one watching as he wouldn't be able to see me. You mean that, you know, you would This one for the first one or the second one? Like there would be actually no one watching, as he wouldn't be able to see me. Who are they? Who are they? As I told you before, the point is we always, not always, most of the time, we always misuse the word they and the pronoun we and they. If I say, for example, I felt sick and I went to the hospital, and they give me some medicine. Who are they? You can say doctors or nurses, or like who, or carers, like who exactly what do you mean by they? In English, if you're going to use a pronoun, you have to be 100% sure that your antecedent is clear. So one of the common mistakes in English is using ambiguous pronouns, or like the pronouns that do not have a clear antecedent. So here, for example, like there would be no actually no one watching, as they wouldn't be able to see me. Who are they? And it refers to whom? So they, we know that other people wouldn't be able to see me. Like this style is amazing. It's like it is native style. You feel like it is English more than Arabic. When you read it, you feel like you read English style, not Arabic style. So you don't think in Arabic. It's really good. But here's the common mistakes is what you speak. It is not somehow writing. You're not writing, you're speaking, honey. You see, you feel like you're speaking. I feel as if I'm hearing you, I'm listening to you, I'm not reading it. So when it comes to writing, you should follow some like certain specific steps, like pay attention to your format. Like here for said, like the first, you're just speaking good, don't add this one in a paragraph. You know, in a paragraph, you just, you have to control your paragraphs more. So what is the second reason? Like the first reason, no one is able to see you, and this is already taken for granted. You didn't answer the question why. The question why, like why would you like to donate secretly? This is the reason. Why you would like, you said that you would like to donate secretly. Okay, honey. So the reasons why do you like to donate secretly is the second reason why do you like to go to Egypt, and you already answered them above, like to visit my family. You see? So all in all, you were really, really good. But today you were silent. I don't know, most of you were silent today, but anyway, you're very good. Very good, Jenna, for your very good, like, your comments were always right. Very good, honey. And the second sentence, Dr. Ahmed was name used twice. Yeah, so the common mistakes in today's paragraphs were repetition. Always, like this one is amazing. I loved it because it doesn't contain any kind of repetition. It's really good. Not to, like, there are mistakes here are very few. Like, I mean, like few, not that much, and not that many, but it's good. So concerning next time, would you like to have speaking or writing? Let's have a vote quickly because we have less than 1 minute. Quickly, raise your hand if you like to have writing. Right now, raise your hand if you like writing. One retail writing, Muhammad writing. Just do writing. Okay, so now raise your hand